Hi, my name is Ed Andrew. How's this for a big, bold promise? Give us 14 days and we'll help you get back 50% of your time to do what you love without sacrificing a single dollar of profit. And give us 120 days and we'll help you have your best ever month in revenue without sacrificing any more family time. Why is that second part important? Because money without free time is a cage. And my speciality is helping you increase profits and time so you can work more on what you love and you can have more time with family to enjoy your success and wealth. So let's get right to it. Here's what we're going to cover. First of all, who's this for? Secondly, how the system works. Third, our track record and proof. And fourth, more detailed explanation of why it works so well. This is for you if you're a small business owner, you have a product or service related business delivered online or offline, you're already at $25,000 per month in revenue, and if you're doing more than that, fantastic. We've got clients who are doing $2 million a month. This is not for you if you have no interest in growing your business with additional profit or revenue, or if you have a full-time job with no interest in business, or you want to make a quick dollar without doing any work, or you're looking to start a brand new business and you've got no idea, or you're looking to start an affiliate business. Now, a couple of quick facts about me. I've been a business owner for over 20 years, growing to 8 figures in revenue on 3 continents, and I use this exact same system myself that I'm sharing with you, and it's worked so well for me, it earned me $653,207 within a month of applying it. And I'm not going to share with you anything that I haven't done myself or applied myself. And here's one of my students, Karishma, who is building her second business.
I love their authenticity, and I love that you talk about what works for you. I love that you are not made up.
And there's so much misinformation in the market. I want you to feel good about working together if we decide to. I built this system for you, and it's not just about additional wealth. It's the time freedom and mental clarity that allows you to do this. I vowed when my eldest daughter was born 14 years ago that I would make time to be at home to see her every morning when she woke up and to read her a story every night. And I kept that promise to her and made time to be a responsible father and husband. And when you start to live life on your terms as you choose, you do make some sacrifices. Though I don't waste a second on a thought or an ounce of energy that does not serve me or is not aligned to my mission. I know how destructive it is to steal time from your personal life to spend on the business. With this system, you won't need to. It's also allowed me to build time to pursue my own passions outside of work, such as building my podcast, Human Impact, with peak performing leaders such as Jack Canfield, multiple New York Times bestselling author of Success Principles. He sold 600 million copies of his book. Rian Doris of Flow Research. Peter Taunton, founder of Snap Fitness, top 1% of franchise owners on the planet. Leslie Eccles, co-founder of FanDuel, the first billion-dollar sports company after ESPN, and Dotsie Bausch, who won her first silver medal at the Olympics age 40, and Mampela Rampeli, South African presidential candidate, discussing conflict resolution. And I also do that podcast to bring you experts in different fields to show you another perspective. Let's get back to you and your current state. So essentially, our system will guarantee you 3 key results. Step 1. You will get back up to 50% of your time to focus on your business and do things you love. And you will start getting time back within the first 14 days. You no longer need to buy time from your personal life. You may well get back considerably more time as our system benchmarks a minimum of 80% of everything you do to bring you energy and vitality in your activities 24/7. You see, most people run at between 40 to 60%, which is why they become less productive and begin to burn out, putting in more time for diminishing returns. The new system provides you not only more time to grow the business and consistently hit and beat stretch targets, it also gives you time to explore and invest in new opportunities at home and work. Step 2. One thing I hear all the time is, I spend so much time fixing problems that every time I try to grow, I just get more problems and have less time, and I'm so tired of being stuck in that loop. By this point in the program, you're going to be getting your time back. And we're going to help you use that time and space to apply radical focus to the elements of your business that are repeatable and scalable, while understanding 1, how to open your mind to new possibilities, and 2, how to filter them without worrying about losing direction, control, or profit. And this is not a temporary fix. That would be a waste of time. When you apply our unique method, the changes you make will be permanent. That is our second guarantee. And having helped thousands of people, we can make that guarantee for 2 reasons. 1, time and speed. We know that it takes 4 to 6 weeks to embed new intelligence, and you have 16 weeks at minimum. 2. Mental bandwidth. You won't layer on new information into old habits. We will help you identify what caused the old belief systems and banish them. You declutter your mind and free up more mental space to embed that new knowledge faster. This means you will adapt to situations faster than your peers and see opportunities and potential threats that you previously missed. You become more agile and resilient. And step 3, you will increase your wealth. Whether your goal is to increase in revenue for an exit, maybe have your best ever financial month, or just increase cash from profit to buy a holiday home or to fund your investments, the natural flow from being immersed in this new perspective means revenue and profit grow exponentially and naturally from a process of opportunity abundance. That means you increase wealth without sacrificing or resisting cash flow, and you release the shackles to the golden handcuff of your business. And I want to say full transparency. I guarantee with regards to wealth creation and cash is that the system will give you the opportunity to create additional wealth. Though we can't guarantee how much revenue and profit will grow, as that's outside our control, such as the current state of your business and how you apply this information and how you operate your business. How much you grow and how long it takes is up to you. What we can tell you is that we have clients who have increased revenue by 32% in 10 months from a starting place of over $20 million a year. And clients with an increase of 20% in revenue in just 5 months. And we've consistently seen business owners have their best ever months since their business began. We've seen business owners sell on the back of the highest annual revenue they ever earned. We've seen clients win new higher paying clients who cause no stress to the business in just a few short weeks. And more. What we do know from previous results is that you will have the opportunity to grow your wealth. How much and how long it takes is up to you. And as a bonus, you get to be fulfilled with your friends and family finally seeing you as being happy and released from the tension of your business. In fact, that comes first, though more on that later, as strategy is, in my opinion, useless without an open mindset to apply it. This unique framework provides you with a lifetime's methodology to solve situations effortlessly as they arise, whether that's at work, at home, friendships, new business opportunities, or dealing with life's curveballs. We guarantee those results provided you do the work. So if you don't get those results within 120 days, you stay until you do at no extra charge. Now, obviously, you have to hold up your end of the agreement to qualify for the guarantee. So why can we make such a bold promise like this? It's simple. Just look at our track record. Everyone who succeeded has one thing in common. They all know there's one skill you have to harness for optimal performance. It's the most highly prized by elite Top Gun fighter pilots and Special Forces operatives to make mission-critical and often life-saving decisions. And the most advanced CEOs, Nobel scientists, world leaders, and elite athletes apply this to get radical focus and have a cutting edge as winners. And I'm going to share that skill with you in about 2 minutes. Here's the thing. All of those success stories have at some point been elite peak performers, and they want to bring that into business. And I know if you're anything like me, you have been as well, and you want to get back that winning mindset, though with a different purpose. We're the only company that teaches you the simple 4-step repeatable system that shows you how to increase revenue and permanently claim back up to 50% of your time to your schedule so you can spend it doing what you love. So if that's all you need to hear and you want to speak with me, book a call below and we'll demo with you how this works and set a plan for your business growth and life. The call is free and we have no incentive to sell you anything because, again, if it doesn't work for either of us, you simply don't pay. There's nothing to lose and you get a plan for your future either way. If you choose to do that on your own after the call, then fine. If not, we're here to help. Now, if you want to know why this works so well, let me tell you the single biggest reason why. Where most entrepreneurs get stuck growing their business is what you could call system failure. That means relying on information and strategy that no longer works, and a mission which is out of date, and not using the one critical skill which enables you to explore different solutions with new perspective, and they look for mental freedom in the wrong place. So every time you try to grow, you're hit by the next obstacle. It consumes more and more of your energy just to stay where you are. And the strategies you apply have diminishing returns. So you begin to look outside for the next big thing. The problem is you're shackled to the income the business generates and your ability to think clearly also decreases. Now listen very carefully. The one thing I can absolutely guarantee is that the freedom you think you will find when you pivot or sell to avoid these problems will not happen. You will end up in exactly the same situation with the same feeling of longing and uncertain how to achieve it. Though it doesn't have to be that way. And even if you don't believe that, then just ask yourself, honestly, right now, how close are you to fulfilling your desire at this precise moment? The good news is that we will fix that and move you away from the binary state of should I do this or should I do that, to the realm of infinite opportunity, as we call it, opportunity abundance. We will teach you our process of system intelligence, and bear with me for a minute and I'm going to explain it. First, what happens if you don't do anything? Well, most often, to keep your profit, you tighten the grip of control on your business, which means you have less agility, become less observant, you miss opportunities, you take on customers who don't fit with your values, and you take on more uninformed risks. You may also hire unqualified staff in the hope they can solve the problem. And we haven't even touched on the damage it does at home to relationships, family, time and health. More on that in a minute. The simple fact is that the foundations to build a business have moved and you need new ones. You also need a system upgrade, which is not a temporary fix. And by now you know our system offers guaranteed permanent changes. That's where we come in. We're going to help you fix that with a system designed by us for peak performers like you who want to regain control and direction of their time, business and life. To have a sustainable business that keeps you wealthy, fulfilled and happy, you need a system that's easy to use, repeatable and consistent. And if you want to sell the business, then that business also needs repeatable and consistent revenue. If you want a new business, the same system applies. A system which provides instant feedback, giving you the ability to access the resources and strategy at your fingertips forever. A system which you can apply effortlessly at work and home to resolving conflicts and building long-term relationships. Listen carefully now. It is not a software, it is your software. And the really good news is once you've mastered it for yourself, you can share it with your leadership team, your loved ones and employees. You see, anyone can do this, provided you show up, own up, and follow the process. You grow, and they grow. So how do we do that? Well, it comes down to a new set of information and the ability to apply it in a fraction of the time it takes 99% of people to grasp it, even if they could find it. The system is designed for today's entrepreneurs, though part built on a process which is thousands of years old, which we've modernized, refined, and added in the latest neuroscience and data. And this is not how to 10x or 100x your business in 30 days sold by business gurus who let you leave their event all hyped up with no one to talk to afterwards. We do this standing next to you. We show you how and where to apply that to your business, how to get opportunity abundance, what data sets to investigate, which of your assets are valuable and which are a distraction, which ones have conditioned bias, how to interrogate the information with deeper questions and be unafraid of the answers, how to identify metrics everyone else avoids, and how to rapidly identify and resolve red flags which otherwise can be fatal, and how to get out of the binary mindset of I have to do this or that, which limits your progress. We also want to know what really serves you. When you start, within the first 7 days, we will get you to set a new mission, as the old one you would have accomplished a long time ago, which is why you may feel like you lack purpose and drive. That's okay, that's normal for where you are. That will change. Then we get you to understand what drives you, what gives you energy and vitality, what brings life to your business, your values, your skills, your beliefs, what you love, what you hate. We map that with you, and within 14 days you're already going to get time back, as you'll see what areas of life are draining you and why. You will learn how to let them go. Then you start to explore only what's congruent with that mission, and you do that with intention, radical focus, and application. And we hold you accountable to that. Within 30 days, you'll have a new set of data to consider and a new strategy based on this new information. You will have begun to shed anything and anyone who does not serve you and support you. You create a new supportive environment to expand within. This new time you'll have to use for new creative opportunities and to rationalize your business, cutting time and energy from projects which are not progressive and investing in new ones, refining your model. That in turn presents opportunity for additional revenue and profit. That leads to greater wealth. And we help you embed that new intelligence over the next 90 days, applying it to situations as they arise, and we build out your roadmap for growth. Now, remember a few minutes ago I mentioned one key ingredient that most business owners don't understand? Yes, that is intuition. The system, your heart and mind, is perfectly designed to protect you, giving the ability to observe, reflect, and solve problems, not just in your head. To understand when to accelerate and when to slow down, even when your peers are doing the opposite. Why? Because you have access to information they don't. They don't understand it because it's never really been taught or valued in business, as it was never equated to cash. Though if you know anything about people like Jeff Bezos or Albert Einstein, they value instinct over analysis when decision making. So it follows that if you're anything like me and you want peak performance, we need to use that as well. What we will show you is how to channel intuition, how to look at life through a different lens, so that your strategy will be based on integrating every part of your total system, mind, body, heart. You will then apply that to solving problems using a complete toolkit, and you will do that with permanent results. Now, you remember that system intelligence we talked about? When you integrate all of those elements, then you get harmony. It works like a supercomputer, instant access to every system 24/7, and it rationalizes any situation. And modern day neuroscience informs us that this integration, which is called coherence, allows us to access data we've previously shut out. And this is really important for you as it stabilizes our moods, meaning we become less reactive and more aware. We call that system awareness. That is your end goal. Now, remember I mentioned Rod a few minutes ago? Well, I just want to share with you what he learned from working with us and how that's impacted his life. You probably recall he's a $23 million plus business, and he also just finished Jack Welch's MBA program. And despite doing that, he still came to work with us. And these are the other results he took away.
When you and I first started working,
32% increase on your revenue than you did the year before.
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah.
I'm here because of you. All the learnings that I heard is like, you were that little angel on the side saying, man, you can do it. Big focus.
I tell you, it's life-changing for sure. I have to say, you can quote me on this one, but it's actually a mini MBA. It is so well done, and I'm pretty impressed.
Truth be told, I'm not about them because I just boxed myself. And because I believed a lot of things that people were telling me. So the problem you solved for me is that you open the box.
And lastly, this is not all about money and time, it's also about relationships as well, as the system intelligence shows you how to build relationships with family and at work, enabling you to use that newfound time to invest in those people who matter to you. And as one of our students, Professor Eric Clack, says,
I'm having a breakthrough. Just had the most wonderful day of my life, I think. I haven't enjoyed myself as I had today in a very long time. This breakthrough really helped me transform my relationships with some family members.
You see, what I enjoy most is working with people like Rod and Eric to reconnect to their purpose with the confidence to revitalize their business. And it was especially an honor to be asked to write the foreword to Eric's best-selling book. That's it. By now you should have all you need to book a call and schedule your demo of how the system works. You'll see that button below. Just click on it, book your time, and we'll discuss your plan. It's best you book your time in the next 48 hours as our calendar fills fast. And unlike other programs, you will not get some random salesperson. You will get me personally to answer your questions. You've nothing to lose as the call is free, and either way you get a plan of action. You get to ask me questions and we can talk about your business. We've worked with a lot of business owners around the world, a few you've met today. If you want to join them, then I look forward to seeing you very soon. Click that button and have a wonderful day.